There used to be a psychotherapist office across the hall from my office. I used to run into people in the hallway and I'd say, "Are you here for psychotherapy?" And then I'd say, you don't have to answer that. This week, Alan Crane came up to me in the shower room at the East Bank Club to tell me that we're all pro-Palestinian now. I told him, how can that be when we've been told our entire lives that if we're not pro-Israel, then we're anti-Semitic? He said he doesn't know, but the new narrative is coming from the left. I told him nothing bad ever comes out of the left, so that must be impossible. They always pin it on the right. Alan is a liberal Jew from Highland Park. If the narrative no longer makes sense to him and he thinks he's going crazy, then it's a pretty good indication that there's a major narrative shift going on. Welcome. Welcome to Conservative Coffee Hour. I'm Stanley Smith. At Conservative Coffee Hour, we're espousing traditional family values that meet the most people where they are in the most places at the most times. Whenever you try to include everyone, someone is always going to be excluded. None of us want to change or be different, and being conservative is always a sure bet, especially if you want to be the bad guy or wrong about everything. We're the bad guys for the liberal media, and we're often wrong about things in the eyes of other conservatives. In this and the emerging narrative shift, we can ask ourselves, where's the humanity in all of this? People have conflated being Jewish with a religion and being religious with a government. We can see now that there's a difference between a people and a corrupt government. This is especially helpful for us here in the US, where it's sometimes hard for people to see the difference between the Capitol rioters, MAGA, and Republicans. Truth be known, many would like to see all these people consigned to a Gaza Strip confederacy all their own. I was talking to our Polish elevator operator in the building this week, and he said things are really bad in Poland because the opposition party is gaining seats in the Polish Congress. He then took out his phone and showed me the map of the seats in the Polish parliament. He pointed out the Peace Party, the opposition party, and the Communist Party. He really wasn't able to tell me the philosophical difference between the two major parties, but the frustration about how nothing is able to get accomplished without a clear majority was very similar to our frustration here. I'm working on an event for a client with a Boston Tea Party theme. The Boston Tea Party was a protest about taxation without representation. We can see from our own map of Congress that we do indeed have representation and plenty of taxation. So we have the taxation with representation, yet for some reason we're still unsatisfied. Misa Edwardson asked me this week, well, so what's the answer then? To try to vote these people out of office or to just pray? It's probably going to take a little bit of both. We can keep on voting, and in our spare time, we can all start praying just a little bit harder. Best of all, we can see the humanity in each other, which is what most people have been doing in the most places at the most times throughout history, regardless of politics and religion. If you would like to join us at Conservative Coffee Hour is every Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Time on Zoom. I will include my email in the description of this video. I'll be happy to send you an invitation. And I look forward to seeing you very, very soon.